Hello, my dear Lollypoppers, and welcome to another episode of Lollipop Speed Art. I'm your host, Lollipop081MLE here today, and if you cannot tell by the title, I decided to do another royal, and her name is Queen Anne-Marie of Greece. And now, if you are a viewer from Europe, you're probably wondering to yourself, but Em, isn't Queen Anne-Marie still alive? You don't normally do living royals. Well, yes, my dear Lollipoppers, I don't normally do living royals. And Queen Anne-Marie happens to be the first. Now, Anne-Marie was a princess of Denmark. She was the youngest daughter of King Friedrich IX and Princess Ingrid of Sweden. She was the only daughter of Princess Margaret of Connaught, the eldest daughter of Prince Arthur. And by the way, coming up here is the reference photos that I use for the piece. And the image on the left is what I did for the realistic portrait of Anne-Marie. So, of course, she is the youngest sister of Margaret II, who is probably one of the most beloved monarchs of all time, who is currently reigning. And she's affectionately known as Queen Daisy. Anyways, Anne-Marie married Constantine II in Athens in 1964, shortly after her 18th birthday. And here is that realistic portrait that I did in acrylic, and I am extremely proud of it. So, they were third cousins, and they are still married today. They're still, like I said, both these royals are still alive, and they've been married for 57 years as of 2021, and they currently live in the UK. So, as queen, Anne-Marie spent much of her time working for a foundation known as Her Majesty's Fund, which was later renamed after her, and that provided help for the Greek people that lived in the rural areas of the country. And of course, we know Greece's monarchy was very unstable, and thus it was abolished in 1973, a few years after a military coup happened, which forced the royal family into exile. Okay, for Anne-Marie, there's an interesting aspect about Anne-Marie and Constantine's relationship. Constantine proposed marriage. He's like, hey, why don't you come live with me in Greece? And this is coming from the Royal Family documentary on the Scandinavian Royals YouTube channel. And Anne-Marie was like, don't tell my parents about this. And then when Constantine told her parents about this, her father put Constantine in the bathroom. And then he went to go tell his wife, hey, this Greek dude wants to marry our daughter. And like I said, they've been married for 57 years, and they have visited Greece since the dispute in 2003. And by the way, Anne-Marie in older age, a lot of people say that she looks a lot like Julie Andrews, who is the famous actress who is also a Disney legend. So I have to bring that up in here. And again, they've been married for 57 years. And Anne-Marie has visited Greece numerous times since the property dispute between Constantine and the Greek governments. So like I said, and of course their marriage has produced 5 kids, which includes their son Prince Pavlos, who would marry Marie Chantal. And yes, she is also Anne-Marie is also the sister-in-law to Juan Carlos of Spain, who is basically horrible. He got into scandals, but she is the aunt of the current king of Spain, Felipe VI, and of course, because again, Spain and Greece have a lot of connections with their royal families and whatnot. So again, Constantine and Anne-Marie are also third cousins on both sides. And what I mean by that is that they're both descended from Christian IX, obviously through Frederick IX and King George I of Greece, and they are descended from Queen Victoria. Constantine's mother was Sophie of Prussia, who was the daughter of Princess Vicky, and Ingrid's mother was Margaret of Connaught, who was the eldest daughter of Prince Arthur, the Duke of Connaught. So anyways, if you enjoyed this Lollypop speed art episode, the first royal that I did that is still living, please give this video a like and please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, as I try to post twice a month, Fridays and Saturdays. Usually more videos twice a month and whatnot. And the final piece, as well as that acrylic portrait, is up on my DeviantArt page, as well as all my other social medias linked in the description below: Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and DeviantArt. I also do Lollypop Sings and Lollypop Discusses, so yeah. And if you want to see that royal family documentary about Christian IX's descendants, you can go check that out. I will link the episode 5 in that documentary series in the pinned comment. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, my dear Lollypoppers. And with that being said, peace, y'all!